Introducing a brand new professional audio interface system, combining state-of-the-art audio networking technology with Focusrite's 25 years of audio excellence. REDNET.
So we're here at NAMM on the Spectrasonics booth with Eric Persing, who's going to show us once again how he's raised the bar on Omnisphere.
All right, Omnisphere is our flagship synthesizer, and today we are taking it to a whole new level with Omnisphere 1.5. And what we're doing is we're expanding the synthesis features, taking what's already one of the most powerful instruments in the world, one of the most powerful synths, and making it better sounding, a lot more interactive, and even easier to use. So it's very, very cool. Probably the most innovative feature in Omnisphere 1.5 is called the Orb. Give you a little idea of what that looks like. It's very, very cool, new kind of circular interface. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But before I get into that, I just want to show that we have a new browser mode. We've responded to a lot of requests of people wanting to see more attributes at once. So we have a new five-column browser mode, which helps organize your sounds. And that's important because we're always adding sounds. In fact, this Omnisphere 1.5, we're bringing the total of sounds, of patches, over 5,000 patches, 8,000 total sounds, which is pretty incredible because we started just a couple years ago with 800 patches. So this instrument is just growing like crazy. So that's very, very cool. And the neat thing about Omnisphere is that it's not a compromise. Like sometimes you get a synthesizers that have a lot of presets, but they're not very programmable. Or on the other hand, you have an instrument that's maybe very, really powerful, but it doesn't come with a lot of useful sounds. Our idea with Omnisphere is you have an awesome library, but it's also a sound designer's dream for making your own sounds. And so we've expanded the synthesis features quite a bit. So let's take a look at some of those. And I'm going to do a couple of examples here, just starting from super basic dry waveforms and just show you what some of these new features do. So let's look at Harmonia. We have a new Harmonia Zoom. And Harmonia lets you add up to 10 oscillators, to have 10 oscillators per patch. So this new Zoom lets you see all of the parameters of those oscillators per layer. So we'll start with this basic sawtooth wave there. And let's add some more oscillators. That's sounding nice. And what we can do now is we can actually modulate each one of those oscillators independently. So I'm going to add, modulate each of these with their own LFO. So every oscillator's got its own LFO. And just to give you a quick example here, that whole thing started from, right? So that's just the sound of the synth. There's no samples there. That's all just the internal synthesis engine. So very, very powerful there. We've also expanded the wave shaping capabilities. So the new wave shaper has its own Zoom page as well. It's got all the features of the original wave shaper plus polyphonic bit crushing and sample rate reduction. So we can take something like this sine wave, and let's go ahead and put this through a little bit crushing. Let's modulate that with an envelope. And we'll put the sample rate reduction on this here. And we'll put an envelope on that. And that's all from this basic sine wave. So you can really mangle the sound now in some very cool ways. All right, let's jump here quickly to the new granular synthesis features. Now, a lot of people don't understand granular synthesis, but it's basically the way it works is you're just taking a sound and splitting it up into tiny grains, little teeny bits of audio, and all of those grains can be rearranged in a lot of different ways. So the new granular Zoom, we have a lot of brand new features in here, new modes. But one of the neatest things is we have this visualizer, so we can see actually what's going on. So if I let's take something like a speech example.
You need Omnisphere to travel the dimensions.
Okay, and we'll take that and we'll...
You need Omnisphere to travel You
So a lot of fun. You can also use it for, of course, for musical things as well. It's not just for effects. For instance, let's take sound like this. We'll take a South American cavaqueño, really beautiful sound. And let's put some granular synthesis on it. And we can turn it into all these kind of cool tremolo type things. And I'll just move some parameters around here. Put some pitch gradients on there. So that's a lot of fun. So the synthesis is really expanded significantly in Omnisphere 1.5.